Sorry about that. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stampin' Among Gum Trees. I didn't think I was going to make it tonight. We're in the middle of a big storm. There's rain and there's wind and there's been a bit of thunder and oh my goodness, it's quite it just came suddenly, really suddenly. I know down the peninsula they had a big storm this afternoon, a really big storm, but it sort of went underneath us and around, but now we seem to have caught the tail end of it. Wait, thunder was loud. Now let me see. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Jules. Forecast for a storm in Brisbane. Oh, my goodness. Your storms are amazing too. Those tropical storms, nothing quite like them. I hope you've had a really lovely Sunday. I've had a very casual day today. Got a lot done. Just was a bit cruisy though. No stress to it, which is always nice for the get rid of the tape on my cutting mat. Always nice for the end of the weekend, isn't it, to have something cruisy so you can just sort of start the week with a bit of a relaxed attitude. Oh, 32, raining where Evelyn is, 32 in Brisbane. Oh my goodness. We're forecast 30 for Thursday. I have a busy day on Thursday. I'm going to be out all day, so I'm hoping it's not too hot, because 30 on its own isn't hot if it's in the middle of summer. But when it's been really cool and it comes out of the blue, that's a bit of a shock to the system. So I'm not sure that I'll cope with 30. All right, now what have I got to tell you? Did you enjoy yesterday's marathon? It was an epic 2 hours. Oh my goodness. I enjoyed doing it live. In fact, it was more fun. It's more fun doing it live than recording it. So I'm kind of glad that the video wouldn't upload, so I could go live, although I don't normally do work on Saturdays. But it was a really nice afternoon. I was a bit exhausted when I finished though. Hello, Lacey dog, you have to go away and be quiet. I'm working. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will post photos of the other boxes that I've done over on my blog, so you can see that there's different uses for them. They don't just have to be for Christmas. And like I said, they make really nice gifts. So I think, let me see, it's 7:33. We might just get started because I'm a bit worried about this storm. So let's get started. I'll flip the camera down and let's see how we go. We see the desk, then everything is good. Yay, team. Now, I've called this a double diamond gatefold, I think I called it. I'm hoping that it makes sense to you. And look, got a different colour. I've got Christmas red, and we'll do that if we have time. But look, I've got a different colour. It's called Berry Burst. It's really pretty. Really pretty, this colour, just for something a bit different. And I hope I've got all the pieces cut out that I need. They don't need to be in there. What it is, very simple. We have 2 of our standard card bases scored at, so there, 14.5 long by, scored at 14.5, 20, let me start again. 21 by 14.5, scored at 10.5. That makes sense. Fold and burnish. And then we need to fold this flap over so that it's in half. Now, the easiest way to do this is to get your paper trimmer. I think I've shown you this before. You get your paper trimmer or your scoreboard if you've got a scoreboard. Put your card down on it, fold it over so that it meets, and then push it down, because at 10.5 the half is 5.25 mils. Now I'm absolutely going to tell you there is no way I can measure a 0.5 millimeter on my scoreboard. I simply can't do it. It's got great measurements. It goes down to a 1/16 of an inch, but Imperial doesn't match exactly with metric, as you can see. So that's the easiest way when you need to find the center to do that. So do that on both pieces and give them a good burnish. Now I went ahead and folded them earlier just so I could show you. Give them a good burnish. Now they both look the same, but we're going to turn one like that. One slides in there like that, and that forms your gatefold. It also gives your card a bit of stability, and it's the easiest way I know to do this without lots of complicated measuring and fiddling around with scoring and whatever. Now, to get the peaks, let me show you. Let me show you. We'll take one, because I will do another one, because this is really pretty. This won't take long. I'll show you what I want to do. I'll go 14.5. Score at 10.5. Now, you've probably made one of these before. Gatefold cards are really, really simple, and they're a lot of fun. Fold it over, flip it around. So we're forming our half. Can you see that we're forming our half? Put it right up. Using a ledge to fold it up against helps you get a straight line where it needs to be. Now I can do this now. Don't put the paper trimmer away because we'll need it. Right, now we need to find the middle of this, and this is going to be the funny bit, because I'm actually going to take my pokey tool. I'm going to turn it around, and on this edge, this is 14.5, which means it needs to be 7.25. So what I do, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, is I find the 7, I go over 1, 2, and I slide the card over so that it is just between the 2 and the 3 millimeter mark on my paper trimmer. There's just a teeny tiny little bit of white space there. Make sure it's straight and poke a hole. We're not going to notice the hole, so just poke a hole. What we do then is we put the hole in the cutting track, line the score line up, slide it up so that we do that. Keep your pointy bit, the hole there, turn it down. Now, trying to cut from through a point often tears it, so bring your cutter down to the straight edge and go up, and that gives you your point. Repeat that for the other side, and there's your card base. It's really simple, really, really simple. I'll finish that one off later. So we've got our card base. We're going to make sure everything lines up, like so. Yes, it does. Alrighty. make sure your edges are even. Now, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little bit. This one's just overlapping a little bit. So what we're going to do, paper and white, is cut a sliver off the inside edge of this. And by sliver, I mean I line it up so that it's on the, just over the border of the cutting back. And there it is, a skinny little sliver. And that means when we put it in, it will line up perfectly. There we go. So put it in like that. And your back edge is straight and neat. There are only little things, little things to be aware of, but they do affect the overall finish on your card. So let's get it. All right, so what we're going to do is going to put some glue on this one and stick it in. All right. And we're going to line the fold, the score line, over, line it up. And liquid glue gives you wriggle room, so you can do that, so that it's nice and even all the way around, just like so. I'm going to push it down, and you'll notice, I don't know if you can see that either, it's just nudging the fold line now, the score line. So when we close it, we might have to do a little manipulating, but it will work. There we go. That's our diamond gatefold. Now we've got 2 pieces of DSP to go there. So let's stick those on. And this is from the, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oops. Loveliest Garden, I think it's called, or Thankful Garden. There's too many gardens. It's this paper pack. And it is called Lovely Garden. There we go. It's really pretty. Some gorgeous papers in there. So we're just going to pop that in there like that. Just leave an equal border all the way around. Make sure it's that. Bring that one over. What did I do with the other one? Pop that one in like that. It's not a Christmas paper. Doesn't even have to be. You can use anything for Christmas, really, can't you? I mean, honestly, can. Equal. Flip it over. It's not quite. Okay, now we've got our triangles. I've already cut them. We can use that side, or we can use that side. The only issue with this side is I've cut it the wrong way, haven't I? Yes, I have. So we might turn that over like that. Just to be different. Just to be different, why not? It's nice that we have double-sided DSP and that the reverse side is usually, or the B side as I call it, is usually something plain. Now to make these triangles, we do it exactly the same way. Have our strip, measure the center, cut from there to there, and it's done. Easy peasy. Points. Yep, it's the teeny tiniest little border of very burst around it. Straighten this one up a bit. Okay, for the inside, we have a strip that measures 10 centimeters wide by 28 centimeters long, scored in the middle, and we're just going to put that in there like that. So I'm going to glue that in. That. Again, I'm just going to leave a teeny tiny border. So, and it's almost done. Now, to decorate the front, where did I put them? Where did I put them? We have, I'm using the arches again. I really like the arches. That's the wrong one. I've laid up the arches. Hi, Maureen. Have you got that? No, that's not right either. Goodness me. Wrong size. There we go. And it's because I've got the wrong size berry burst. Don't mind me. Wait. There we go. I do like layering dies. That's going to go in there like that. We'll put our sentiment on there. And I am going to put a Christmas sentiment on because we're doing Christmas. But you could use happy birthday, congratulations on your new job, get well, have a great trip. Just because, a little hello. You could use all sorts of sentiments. Okay. Now, there it is. Oops. Dust on it. It's the back anyway. Cut that down now. What am I going to stamp on it? Where did I put the stamps? Oh my goodness. Very disorganized. I'm slightly discombobulated today. I've had, here they are. Here they are. There they are. Here's some. Got that one. That's not Christmassy. Where did I put the Christmas stamps? I just had them. I literally had them as I sat down. I don't know what I did with them. I had 3 sets of them. Oh my goodness. What a... Goodness gracious me. Right. There's 2 of them, 3 of them. It won't be, I don't think we'll use that one. I really like that. But let's see. Some flowers we can stamp. The stamp sets that go with this DSP, there's 2 I have that work with it. Where did I put it? there's this one that actually goes with this DSP, which is really quite nice. It has masks for colouring. Do you want to do a mask? Do you want to... Here's the small flower. You know to always take the backing off your stamp, not the stamp off your backing, don't you? You won't rip your stamp if you take the backing off the stamp, not the stamp, the backing. Did you hear that, guys? That was Hannah. Right, let's do some colouring. Why not? Let me get some. Cut it down a little. Trim it down a wee bit. So, pretty much used my scraps. Which is really good. Speaking of scraps, what are we going to do in November? We're going to do something special in November. Oh, where are the masks? Hannah, yeah. The masks, the white masks from my stamp set aren't over on the sink. No. Ay, caramba. All right, well, we'll colour with blends. I'll have to go searching for the mask. Wonder where I put them. I remember washing them. So we'll stamp the image. See, I shouldn't be allowed out, should I? And I'm going to stamp it in Versamark, if I can find the Versamark. Where's the Versamark now? Is it in the white box there, please? Thank you. Thank you, my darling heart. Hey, what would I do without Hannah? Oh, let's stamp it in Versamark. Ah, she found them. Ah, she found them. All right. I won't waste the stamp. Now I've inked it up. We'll have two options for this. Scrap cards. Scrap cards in November, Maureen. Is that what you think we should do? I was looking today at all of them. I didn't bother. I didn't think that one will be all right. Let's get some silver powder. Wow, embossing powder. Where's the silver? Here it is. My little brush. Okay. This is because I didn't use the embossing buddy. So the static on the paper has attracted some of the powder to the goodness me. Right. And that's ready to heat emboss. Pop this back in here. We'll do the masks now I've got it. I think the masks will be fun, just for a change. So I am not a fan of colouring. I do not like, I don't like colouring. It's why I stamp, so I don't have to colour. Goodness me. But I don't mind using the masks because they're easy to use and everything turns out looking superb. Alrighty. Stock. Now, stamp with clean. As we go. And this one will just be done Memento Black. The tuxedo memento, or memento tuxedo black, whatever. With your bigger stamps, take the stamp pad to the stamp, not the stamp to the stamp pad, and so you can see where it's all done nicely. Let's see how well an impression we get. I've got it on the silicone craft mat so that it hopefully will sink in nicely. And we'll let it sit for a minute, for a moment. Just let it sit. Oh, that's a tasty dog. Just let it sit. Don't push it, just hold it in place. Let the cardstock absorb the ink. And when we lift it up, got a really good impression. So much easier than waiting. Stamp another card. Need to get my whatever it's called out, don't I? There we go. And that goes in. Yeah. Put it away so I don't lose it. Cause chaos again. Here we go. All right. The masks are numbered 1 through 5 so that you can actually easily line them up. Now, what colours are in this GSP, I wonder? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I know we've got Berry Burst, got blues. Okay, let's go with the blues. We've got Blueberry Bushel, I'm pretty sure. And it's down here. Couldn't find it for looking. We've got Blueberry Bushel. We've got Crushed Curry, Garden Green, Fresh Freesia, and Melon Mambo. Let's go with... Let's just do blueberry bushel. Okay, so I have some brushes, some blending brushes. I've got a blue one for the blue ink, and my blueberry bushel is right here. It looks really dark, doesn't it? It's not really. Not really. Okay. Now I'm only going to use the one colour, so I'm just going over lightly for the first time. First pass. Okay. And number 2. Okay. A little more. Yeah. So let's ink up our brush. We'll give it another pass. Maybe a bit heavier this time. Just add some highlight. There we go. Ooh, pretty. Number 3 is going to be all these bits in the middle. Lining them up. You can sort of line them up. I've not really used the arrows so much on this one as, let me see. Okay. And this will make it darker again. Yeah, Maureen, stop with the purple. It's not fair. I have to say, purple is not my favourite colour. It absolutely is not. Maureen's teasing me. But I really like Highland Heather. It is a pretty colour. Right. Now I've just got to do the leaves, and they're garden green. Easy peasy. This is my type of colouring, folks. So much easier to colour like this. Do you like masks? Garden green. Here we go. Garden green is not my favourite colour. I much prefer Mossy Meadow. This one. I love Mossy Meadow. If you want to know why I love Mossy Meadow, you're going to have to hop over to my blog and read the story about the $5 Mossy Meadow stamp pad, because I just love Mossy Meadow. And Mossy Meadow was what convinced me, was the $5 Mossy Meadow stamp pad was what convinced me that Stampin' Up! Was actually worth, the Stampin' Up! Products were worth the money. Because over the years, I have tried so many different ink pads from different manufacturers. I'm sure I kept Riot Art and Craft open. I was always, oh, that's pretty, always in there looking for stamp pads. And they were just never really lining this up. It's really quite simple. This is a very easy one to line up. Never adequate. They never did what I wanted them to do. They didn't last long. They dry up. There we go. How pretty is that? Masks are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the way Stampin' Up! Does their masks, with them numbered. So they're 1 through 5 in this case, because there's 5 in the series. And I didn't use them. I'm not doing a very good job of selling the masks, am I? But the little notch on the 5, if you have your cardstock and you pop it down on your work surface and you find where the first one, let's get number 1. Let's get number 1. Here we go. Have it like this. Tape it in place. Tape your card so that number 1 fits like that. So what you should do is actually just have a piece of cardstock the size of this, pop it down and mark the notch and then line up the notch. It's so easy to do that. But Perennial Lavender has so many other colours in it, Maureen. It's not just purple. It's pretty paper, but it's all right. So that's how you use masks. They're really easy, and they give you some beautiful finishes. Where's my box of cards? There's some. I just love them. I just absolutely love them because they're easy colouring. Now we just need to die cut this. So let me find what I did with the Sam set. Those ones. Thankful Garden. Let's get the die out. We'll cut it out and we can stick it on. Slide the die out. Just like that. Give me 30 seconds and I'll be back with a perfectly cut out shape. The big shot's just down here. All right. Breaking it through. There it goes. Oh no, I'm stopping. Jolly thing moved. After all that, let's see if we can rescue it. Botheration. There we go. I was able to rescue it. That's a relief. There we go. Pop that die back so I don't lose it. And that's it done. Now we can add a little wink of colour to that. Do you think? A little bit of look. Make it sparkle. So it's nearly finished. A little bit of sparkle. Rightio, where's this card? That on there like that. Maybe the smaller one would be better. Where is it? Where did I put it? Just had it. Just had it. We do that. Do that. You can pop that there. Ooh. I know what we can use. Ta-da. All right. Want that. Need to move this just, manipulate it just a little bit. Smooth it down. This one's just a little bit. Smooth it down. There we go. So only glue on half, otherwise it's going to stick to both of them and close both of them. And put glue on half, just like so. We'll stick that on there. Really pretty. Oh, Joe, guys, Joe took advantage. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this. Joe took advantage of the starter kit sale. So she's going to have so much fun with her new products. So much fun with her new products. There we go. Did I get glue over too far? No. Really? This is really pretty, Joe. The paper's pretty, the stamps are gorgeous. Having dies makes it really, really easy. And the masks, yeah, really good. So now we will turn this into a Christmas card. Let's use some of these. Where are they? These are rather fun. Let's see. It would be better if they were silver. I don't think I cut any silver ones, did I? Merry Christmas. Good. Very bright. Holly Jolly won't work. Tis the season. Pop it down there and pop it up on dimensionals. Good tidings to you. I think tis the season would look nice. And maybe down there on dimensionals. Honestly, the starter kit special is so good. Where are they? I had them yesterday. Oh my goodness, I'm cleaned up. Okay, here's some. Put one there. Put one there. One there. Joe, I use art glitter glue. I love my art glitter glue. Tis the season. I got it on straight. No. Art glitter glue. It's really strong. It's really, really strong. It dries really quickly, and you only need the teeny tiniest little bit. Where's my steel tip with the... I've dropped it. I have a little steel tip, fine tip that goes over this. It has a little pin in it to stop it from clogging up, because you really only need the tiniest little bead of this glue. It's really strong. Stampin' Up sells Tombow, green Tombow, and it's a great glue. My issue with Tombow is it doesn't dry completely. This stuff dries completely. This is dry. I can't get that off. Tombow stays a little bit tacky. And so sometimes, not often, but sometimes, if it's really humid, it will release. When I make a card or do a scrapbook layout or a project, I want it to last. I don't particularly want it to be... I don't make my things to be throwaway. If people throw them away, that's on them. But I don't make them to be throwaway. Didn't I take the backing off this one? There we go. I make them so they're sort of keeping cards. You put them in a box and keep them and use them. That's why I like art glitter glue. Now this glue is so strong that my son, who scratch builds model HO scale model trains, uses this for his trains, for his building, his modelling. It's fantastic stuff. Now, unfortunately, here in Australia, my local source closed her shop. So now I have to go, if you're in Australia, I get it from Bev's Cross Crafts in Tasmania. I've got no idea where you get it in New Zealand. Absolutely no idea where you get it in New Zealand. But it's fabulous glue. Now, let's put some bling on this. Let's put some sparkle. And we'll use our basic rhinestones again. Rhinestone basic jewels. There you go. They should be called basic rhinestones. So I hope I didn't create too much confusion with my glue story. But that's why I use art glue to glue. It's nice and strong. I get a lot of cards out of one bottle. This is a 60ml bottle. And honestly, I make a lot of cards. I do a lot of paper crafting, and I would fill it up probably once a month. It's fabulous stuff. And maybe. Go. And just there, and they're not gold, but a bit of shine and sparkle on the front. Okay, let's do the inside. And then ta-da. Now, oh no, it's a card that's crooked, it's not me. All right, so we need a sentiment for in here. And I was wondering if we couldn't use I cleaned all this up last night, actually, and I'm in muddles again. Let's use something. What have we got? 'Tis the season. Where's the other one? Goodness me. Where's the other one? I keep changing my mind. I should just spontaneously craft, shouldn't I? Nope. All right. I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I had it and it's gone. I could have a space 3 times this size and I'd still lose things. What am I looking for? I am looking for traditions of Christmas. That's what I'm looking for. But it's nowhere to be seen. I wonder where it's gone. Okay. All right, then I'm not going to put anything on the inside. I will leave it. Because I don't know what I want to put there. I will stick this in. Normally I wouldn't stick it in until it was stamped on, because that could be dangerous, but there you go. So I don't think any of these would go. Maybe. 'Tis the season. Merry Christmas. What else have we got? Dear Santa, how cute is that? Yeah, no. And brighten up. Maybe I'll just leave it for the minute. All right. So there it is. It's really easy. Oh, excellent. Look, I've no idea how much it is in New Zealand. It is expensive. In Australia, it's expensive, but it goes such a long way that, and it does such a great job that it's worth it. For me, it's worth every cent. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, yes, Lacey. A simple, but with a bit of a surprise inside. I do like the everyday arches. I have to say, I think these might be my new favourite nesting dies. The stamps are great, but the dies are better. So much better. So versatile because they're nesting, so you can add layers quickly and easily. I've used them quite often the last couple of weeks, like so. There's gold foil or silver foil behind it. If you're going to use gold foil or silver foil or something expensive behind it, and it's just going to nest like that, cut something out of the center. Don't waste all that, because nobody's going to see it. It's going to be on your card, so it's going to be covered up. So don't waste that bit. Use it all. All right, now let me put these away. Let me put these away. And we have time to do another one really quickly. I'll show you from scratch. We work in real time. It'll give you an idea of how long they really take to make. And they don't really take long at all. So let me pop that up there. Put these over here. So I might need those. This way. Get rid of those. That. Pop that to the side. All right. What I had thought would be nice is, I put those down there so I'm not falling all over them, is to do one in the traditions of Christmas cardstock, but use this paper, this one. It's all very, with some of that for highlights. And I thought we'd do it on black, just to be different, because I'm trying really hard to get out of my comfort zone. So, paper trimmer. 14.5 at 14.5. Now, someone asked me the other day why, sorry, 14.5. Oh, excellent. Asked me the other day why I didn't just use the whole A4 sheet, because it's a really weird measurement, but also because what we call Kmart cards, when I first started card making in earnest, I used to buy packs of blank cards from Kmart, and they were 10.5 wide by 14.5 long. So I got to know all those, all the matching measurements for those. And that size is actually a really good size to fit our envelopes too. It's a nice size card. Right. Turn it over. This way. And we're folding it over. It's resting right up against, butted right up against the edge there, pushing it right to the edge. And pressing it down. I'm going to score it in a minute. And do the same with this one. Tonga. Okay, just like so. Right it right up against the edge. Okay. Let's use the bone folder. Now, while I've got it here, I am going to take a sliver off this one. Just a teensy tiny sliver. So it fits. Go. It's teeny. It's tiny. It's not even an 1/8 of an inch. It's really tiny. And that means that will go in there like that. Go there like that. And the gates close nicely. Now, I'm going to measure with my pokey tool. It's 14.5. So remember I said we did 7.25. So I got the 7, 1, 2, and I went just almost to the 3. There's just a little bit of white there, and poke a hole. Do the same thing with this one. 7, 1, 2, just almost to the 3. And poke a hole. Then it's very hard to see that hole in the, it's a bit better. Okay, so we're going to go from score line to hole, line it up in the track. If you don't have a paper trimmer, use a ruler and scissors. You can do this. You don't need to have a paper trimmer to do this. Put it down, up. That creates that point. And should be wrong edge, dopey. 7, 1, 2, 3. Just threw the paper tool away. And there it is, spin it around. So it's in the track. Ta-da. Pop it around again. Get it in the track. And there's the points are done. They meet nicely. Everything's going to fit beautifully. Okay. So we can glue this one to the other one to make the card base complete. Out, getting it all over my fingers. Out. Making sure, yep. Cool. Right. A little bit of pressure to make it, make sure it's done. That's the card base done. That's the insert. So it's such pretty paper. It's very dramatic, isn't it? It's almost a shame to cover up this back side of it. But anyway, this is from the traditions of Christmas. And it's just stunning. Just stunning. Okay. Make sure that closes. Beautiful. Okay. Now we've got 2 strips that go here. That one doesn't go there. That one does, I think. And that one does. They're the same width. Yes. Lost a piece. Doesn't matter. We'll find it in a minute. Okay. Now, you can make a belly band for it if you want to keep it closed while sort of thinks paper doesn't have a direction. It does, though. Very subtle. Because it's all jumbled in, but it's very, very subtle. Lift it up so it's the same level. Okey-dokey. So pretty so far, isn't it gorgeous? It's just lovely. Now these are for our triangles. So what I want to do is just cut a sliver off. Oh, change that one. That one's 5. Yep. That one's not 5. Let's make it 5. Like so. Okay. Now I'm going to measure just 1 millimeter in from 5. Just a little. And I'm going to do the same thing. Just so it fits a little better, because I'd like it to be a bit more dramatic with the black border. This should be 10, is that right? 14, 7. So we're marking 7. There we go for the center. Straight. Now, this does have a direction, so let's put it, that should actually be up there probably. So the points have to go that way on this one. So the hole is there, so we'll turn it over and cut like so. Just like that. And then down there like that. Fits just a little tiny bit better if you take just that sliver off. And this one we do this way so that the direction's right. If your paper doesn't have a direction, you don't have to worry about it. Which side is which, but the direction is obvious. Right. So good. Right. A bit of glue. It's way too much. Spread it around. Line it up so it's just a little bit of a border. Go down a wee bit. So this one, I find if I want to cut triangles and mat them, that each layer needs to be roughly 1 centimetre smaller. So if you've got your square and it's 10 centimetres square and you cut it in half to get your triangle, to mat it up, the next layer needs to be 9 centimetres square cut in half. And that will give you a really good border around. Oh, so pretty. All right. Where did I put in? 2 of those, so 1 can go in there. What am I going to cut out of here? Good question. What will I cut out of there? How can I lose a stamp set, folks? I had it in my hands. It's got to be here somewhere. I haven't left the room. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know what I did with it. And it's got the dies in it that I want for this. I had it right before we went live. Can you believe it? All right. Oh, that's going to change things, isn't it? What have I got down here that I can cut something out with? I don't particularly want to waste. That's got to do more arches, I suppose. There we go. Goodness me. Size. I will cut that out. Get my mini cut and emboss into gear, and we can go through there like that. Plate on. Crank it through. Need to do that twice because I'm going to use 2 gold ones, aren't I? So that can go in there. Did I see one? Yeah, yes, I did. Goody. Just don't like wasting it. If you don't have to, nobody's going to see that it's missing. So, and the gold foil is a cost to your card making. So we like to do it as best we possibly can to save money. I like to craft on a budget. There we go. It's a bit tight tonight, wasn't it? All right. That goes back in there. They go down there. Oh. There we go. All right. Now, put these away so I don't lose them. It seems to be the habit right now. And rightio, where's the little one? You can stick this in here. Now, when I'm using gold foil, I'm doing very skinny beads of glue, as skinny as I can get them, so that it doesn't smush out when I place it down, because it will mark the foil and sometimes it'll rub off and sometimes it won't. Hold it in place for a second so it sticks. There we are. They can go here. So I'm not going to use those. And you all know that from November the packaging is changing on our stamps and dies. The stamps and dies will come in plastic sleeves like this. They'll be slightly easier to open than these ones though, thank goodness. And so that's the one that goes there. So let's try and stamp. Let's do piece on there. Let me see. Let me see what I've got. Any die cuts in here? I have to fussy cut it because I can't find a stamp set. Oh, there it is. Look at that. 2 of them. All right. So we might die cut that. I'll pop that back in there. Because now I've got the stamp set I want. I'm going to put Merry Christmas on the front. So I really like this. I have used, look how much I've used it. It is well and truly stamped. And just have to fit like that. I think this is the one that's not straight. And maybe we can tuck. That's red. Where's the rest of them? I've got some more down here. Merry Christmas at the top. And I'll die cut that out as best I can and stick that at the bottom. We'll see what it looks like, won't we? Okay. Let me do the die cutting first so we can spot where we're going to put the stamp. What fell over? Goodness me. Christmas greenery we're using, and it makes beautiful and gorgeous things. This is the one we want. Pop it in just like so. Let's see. Actually might need to, that one's chopped off. Let's see if I can do this one. There like that. Now I've got a little bit of washi tape because I don't have a magnetic plate for my mini. So I'm thinking I might make one, try and make one. Because I love my magnetic plate on my on the big shot. Just to hold it in place.
Do you need some washi tape?
I've got something starting. And go. No. Crank that through. Oh, my hands are making hard work of it tonight, aren't they? Anyway. And get rid of that, get rid of that. Put all this away. Clean as you go. That's what I used to say to the kids. If you put it away, you'll always know where to find it. Oh yeah, honestly, because I'm not sure that we will. Okay. Goes like that. Washi tape over there. Rightio. Now, this needs some surgery done to it. It's for some reason. Oh, I might not have had the bottom on the plate. How's that? Because I wasn't planning on cutting. Right. Merry and Christmas. We like that. Let's go there. So to fit. Which means okay. Alrighty, is that stamped up? Where's our doing real red? It's going to do it in black. Try it in real red. If we don't like it in real red, we can always do it again, can't we? Sit there for a minute. There we go. That's pretty. It's such a pretty font. I'm pretty sure that's why I like this one so much. The font is just gorgeous. Okay. Cleaning the stamp off. If you get into the habit of cleaning your stamps when you've finished with them, they'll always be ready to go. I know it seems like I'm taking up time, but it just means that and that it's done. Alrighty. Now, that might be pretty. In which case, this is what we're going to do. A bit of surgery. Not very good at fussy cutting, but okay. Where's that? Look at that gold frame because we need to stick it into the gold frame. So, okay. Let's do this then. Just around the edge. Not too much because it's going into gold and we don't want it to smush out. Doing it the wrong way, aren't I? So put that in there like that. And I'm just going to use my pencil. Here's my pencil. Where is my pencil? To there. And there. So I know where to put the glue. Alrighty. Oh dear, there it is. And I'm thinking that can go on pop ducts, on what are they called, dimensionals. But I'll put one down there, and then I'll cut some strips. Some strips. Stick it on. Just like so. Guys, do you know I do a newsletter each Thursday and send it out? The link is below me in the discussion, in the discussion box. So feel free to subscribe to it. The red on black, it's very elegant, I think. It's just stunning. Absolutely just stunning. Red on black. And again, one of those ones that's just a little out of my comfort zone. Trim that off just a wincy bit. Go there. All right. It's a lot of dimensional for one little thing, isn't it? And to make sure it didn't go too far down. Pop that there. There we go. Open. Open. The white one has to go in there. It's got to be stamped on first. And what will we say? Just for you. We will say just for you. Or little curved. We don't want that. We'll do just for you. Okie dokie. Oop, come on, stick down. Gotta put it around the right way, Kat. Get your stamp block. Real red. You believe we're nearly halfway through the month of Stamptober. This is day 12 already. It's flying by. Go stamp clean. Put it away. I'll stalk some self in the crafting. And we can stick this. So I just want to try and put just a blob there. Okay. Spin this around, and I've thought of something that'll look just lovely on the front. And Hannah pointed them out to me before. I don't know that they're current anymore. I'll let that dry. Just give me a second. Where'd you find the Drucy gems, Han? The what? The Drucy. Up the top. Up the top. In the golden container. Here. Yeah. Here we go. We've got some Drucy adhesive back sequins. They're not pretty sure they're retired, but oh my gosh, they're pretty. Oh, we're going to write on this one, aren't we? So let's do it on the front. Go down, go down. There. One up there. And maybe one. Maybe one just there. Oh, no, we won't, because it won't stick down. There we go. I can lift that one off there. Red and black. It does look great. I'm really pleased with it. I think it looks lovely. You open it up. So that's your really simple diamond gatefold. Really, really simple. There's that one, and there's this one. You could do a belly band. If you're going to post them, you can do a belly band to keep them flat. Or if you're going to hand them, you can do a belly band to keep them flat. But that's today's Stamptober craft. I think they're lovely. Don't mind the mess on the desk, but I think they're just gorgeous. So if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Just click that button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means that we can let you know when I go live or upload a video. If you like tonight's show, please, 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 a thumbs up. Really important for the YouTube algorithm or whatever they do. Oh, and we're really close. We're like 11 people off, 11 subscribers off 100. I would love to be able to get to 100 subscribers on this channel that we've really sort of just started. It would just, I'd be so excited if I got to 100. It would just pretty much make my heart sing. I think it'd just be amazing to get to 100 subscribers. Let me click that off. There we go. So good. I'll be back tomorrow, 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Back to our weekday scheduling. 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. What else was it? Oh yes, and if you liked yesterday's project, it was a marathon effort. If you like yesterday's project and you would like the kit to make yesterday's project, place a $50 order in my online store, and the link is down there, before 8 o'clock tomorrow night, before 8 o'clock Monday night, and I will cut the pieces for you. I will send you the PDF with all the instructions, send you the kit as a thank you for doing that. I've got a bit of a challenge to meet. So I've got a bit of a challenge, and it's sort of brought out my competitive side, this challenge. So that would be really good. And of course, there is our wonderful starter kit offer. If you're in Australia, you can join the Stampers Among the Gum Trees for just $60, and you can choose up to $235 worth of beautiful Stampin' Up products, or you can pay the $169 starter kit fee. That's our regular starter kit fee, and choose up to $344 worth of beautiful Stampin' Up products. And they can be pre-orders, because demonstrators get to pre-order. We get to see things and buy things first. So you can put anything that's on the for not released till November, you can add that to your starter kit. Things on the last chance list that might be retiring, you can add to your starter kit. You get to choose what goes into that kit. It's entirely up to you. And the other thing that's entirely up to you is how you use it, because you can just be a happy shopper and continue buying your products at a discount until at least April next year. Or you might like to do what I do and do an occasional class and let the class fees pay for your hobby. That's a fun way to do it. Or you could be like some of the other demonstrators that are around and actually turn it into a business. Some of them do it full time because it's fun. And who wouldn't like to have a job that they absolutely enjoyed? Who wouldn't like to have a job playing with paper and glue and sequins and sparkles and glitter and embossing powders all day, every day? I think I might like it. So that's the two offers. But of course, there's also my other offer for the whole month of October is every order over $150, I'll send you a free gift. So you could double up. If you place your $150 order, over $150 order, I'll send you a free gift. But because it's over $50, if it's in before tomorrow night, I'll send you the kit for yesterday's presentation box and gift cards and tags. How's that? Enough to keep me busy. That's what it is. All right. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've really appreciated your time. We have gone over a little bit. Sorry about that. I was going to try and make it really quick and short. Didn't happen. It's because I change my mind as I create. All right. But I will be back tomorrow live at 2:30. I hope you can join me then. If you can't, catch the replay. But until then, have fun paper crafting, people. See you.